Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am back for another video and it is Wine and Wigs Wednesday. Clink, clink, clink. So before we get into this hair, we're gonna get into this wine. This wine is the Apothic Red Winemaker's Blend. So this is like a blend of different red wines. This red wine right here is the best red wine that I've ever had. It's just not as rich as the other red wines. It's a really light red wine and it'll get you lit, honey, real quick. Now that we've gotten the wine out the way, let's get into this hair. So this hair was sent to me from Tinashe Hair. They have an AliExpress store and they also have a website, and I'll go ahead and leave all of that information down below. But the hair that they sent me is a Brazilian deep wave hair. So they gave me an 18-inch closure in 3 bundles, 20-inch bundle and 2 22-inch bundles. Use coupon code Christmas to get 12% off the hair as well. We're trying to save money this Christmas time. Obviously, I've cut it to give it this style right here. This curl pattern is amazing. There's no product on like this hair at the back. I put a little bit of product on the curls at the front so they had a little bit more bounce. It is so bouncy. Let me go ahead and show you. Now, like y'all know, I don't know how to cut my hair evenly, so this hair stood up perfectly well to bleaching and coloring and all of that. This color was a labor of love. She took some time, okay? I'm gonna let you know how I got this haircut and this color, and then I'll be back. So first I take the Kaleidoscope powder lightener as well as the Clairol developer. I think that was 30 volume developer, and I mix those together. I like to have more of a watery, thinner texture to put on the hair so it actually spreads well and evenly on the hair. And I just spread it on both sides, and I make sure I use a comb to evenly distribute all of the bleach. It takes me about 20 minutes to do this full process, to fully distribute it onto the hair. Well, maybe 10 minutes. So I make sure I get any of the spaces that I missed, and then I comb the hair through and fold the foil over just so it processes. I let it sit for about an extra 10 minutes, so 20 minutes in general, then I wash it out. I'm using some more Kaleidoscope powder as well as developer, the 30 volume developer, but this one's a little bit different. This one's pure white. You get a different result when it's not the blue tint because it doesn't take away the brassiness, and that's why I like the blue Kaleidoscope better, and you'll see why. I'm also going to bleach my knots with this as well. So I'm just going to put the foil over that and let that sit for about 15 minutes and then wash that out as well. But you saw how orange the bundle was as compared to the other bundles that I didn't use. See, this one's a little bit orange, but I'm just going to show you how I'm just sewing the hair onto the wig, and that's what the finished product looked like. So I'm just going to cut it into the style that I would like, or at least close to it, and just kind of trim off some of the hair, give it some layers, and give it a little bit more body. I was going more for like a Halle Berry sort of look, like something real cute and sassy and something that frames my face. That took me a minute to do, but I just took my time and cut and trimmed. I'm not cutting hair, but girl, you just got to take your time and try. I did this whole process over like 2 to 3 days. So I'm just making sure I'm cutting layers into my hair. I'm not good at that, but it actually turned out better than I thought it would. So just to take that brassiness out, I'm using the Natural Instincts hair color. I think this one is in light. Was this light? Well, I'll leave a link down below, but I think it is light ash brown, but I'm using ash brown to just seep into the hair and make it look a little bit less brassy and a little bit more ash, and it actually worked out perfectly and matched the bundles that I did correctly. So I did that on the closer, let that sit for 10 minutes, and I also did it on the back of the head, the last bundle that I did that was like an orange tint. So that I let that sit for 10 minutes as well. And then I washed it out, and I'm just combing through the hair just to make sure I get through all the tangles and drying it out with a microfiber towel. And once it dried, this is what it looked like. We're just going to put it apart like we always do and tint the lace with the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up. I'm going to place this wig grip on, girl, and then place on this skin tone wig cap and throw on the wig, and that's it. We're finally done. Yes, what do y'all think about this color? Now that we're back, you can see she's happy, she's healthy, she's living. I'm in love with this hair. So if you have any questions about the hair or the company, please leave them down below. Like I said in the beginning, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. That's basically it. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me grab this wine. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.